Question: are you afraid of the word budget? Answer: can't say I blame you. Good morning, good morning. Hi, this is Jan from New York City. That's my name, but my channel name is Jan from New York City Saves Money. How's everybody doing today? Hope that this video, as always, finds everybody watching doing well. Okay, and of course my camera starts to screw up. Par for the course. Listen, I'm going to talk about budgeting today, but the term budget seems scary. It really, really does. You could swap it out for another term, spending plan. And personally, that's the way I like to view it. But let's get into something for a second here. What exactly is the actual definition of a spending plan or a budget? Trusty notebook at hand, of course. Budget, an estimate of income and expenditure for a set period of time. In essence, a budget is a financial plan. That's all it is, boys and girls. It is a plan, and you should not be afraid of it. Some people have issues and difficulties with confrontation. All you're doing is sitting down with your spouse or another key person in your household that works together cohesively with you. And if you're by yourself, you're sitting by yourself, okay? You're sitting down and you're considering a plan, okay? And that's it. And the great news is about this plan is this. According to expert John Maxwell said, quote, "A budget is people telling their money what to do instead of wondering where it went." Is that you? Do you tell your money what to do? Or you just go through life saying, oh, well, there it goes. Oh, well, the money's going to figure it out for me. No, you have to drive your money. And that's what we're going to get into today. Now, I don't personally care how you create your financial plan, your spending plan, your budget. It could be using an app. I believe there's one called, you get it right, everydollar.com. And a lot of people swear by that. That's totally fine. But since I am like truly a trusty notebook person, and many people in my age bracket, this should be a comedy. I'm not editing this out. This is funny. Many people in my age bracket actually prefer a trusty notebook, pen, a cup of coffee, sweet music, and just clarity without distraction. So if that's you, I say go for it. Okay. But let's outline the purpose, okay? Let's outline the basic budget steps, okay? Basically, all you're going to do, you could rewind this video if you need to get it right a second or third time. It's totally fine. I won't know. Okay, basically, basic budget steps. 1, add up all of your monthly income that you may decide to use or not use a calculator. I suggest use a calculator, okay? I am no math genius. I prefer to have an old-fashioned calculator at hand, okay? If you don't have one, you could get them at the dollar store, and some people's phones, whatever, or computers, they're built in. Many of them are with its own little cute calculator. Find out. You may not even know you have that feature. Check that out. It's free, right? Okay, basically you're going to calculate your fixed expenses for the month. Things that no matter what happens in life, you must pay. You have to have a roof, right? You're going to eat, right? Okay. And then you're going to calculate all of your anticipated and possible expenses. I say possible, okay? Like birthdays, other family gatherings or whatever, landmarks, anniversaries. Things that are individually unique to your life, okay? And months change from time to time, okay? Don't say that you could use one number every single month. It just doesn't work that way because every single month changes. That's why it's imperative that every single month you meet with Mr. or Mrs. Budget. or Mr. or Mrs. spending plan. And get to be friends with this plan. Take the fear out of it. Say, hey, how you doing, plan? We're going to work together this month. The good news is I get to tell you what to do. Anyway, you need to set goals, okay? What are your anticipated goals for this month? What are your anticipated goals for maybe a few months down the road? One of your goals, digging out of debt? Or one of your goals, trying to break out of the bondage of not living from paycheck to paycheck? And that's going to be a future video. Breaking the bondage, paycheck to paycheck lifestyle. Anybody out there still doing that? Sure there are. A lot of people. Because a lot of people do not realize that they can actually free themselves. Some people think that that's the way people always have to live, and that's not true. Okay? I'm just saying. And then basically you subtract your expenses from your income. Oh, now that's the fun part. Adding up what you must pay out. Throwing in your discretionary things. You know what your income is. You have that indicated. Add everything up with your calculator to make sure that it's accurate. Subtract that figure from what you have available monthly. See where you are at. Are you going to have a heart attack or a stroke looking at the number? I hope not, because I certainly hope this is not the first time you're confronting numbers. But if it happens to be, which is totally possible, take a deep breath and know that you are in charge and you can fix it. That's the great news. This is all fixable. If you do not like your budget, okay, it is fixable, okay? So if you don't have enough money for what needs to go out, what is that telling you? A, you're going to have to cut back. That's without question. B, you're going to have to do something really scary sometimes, and that's generate more income. There are a lot of possibilities out there and in there today where you can do that. Plenty of videos out here on YouTube. Find out ways you could do side hustles, side gigs from the comfort of your own home, okay? But that's for later. Right now, let's just talk about basic budget steps. So all you're going to do, you're going to get your trusty notebook like I have, or you're going to go to an app if that's what you prefer. You're going to get a calculator, okay? And you're going to get a pen because you're going to outline. This is what I have to spend with this month. I added everything up that has to get out of here and get paid, and I have to live with the remainder. Oh, and while we're at it, you need to consider some savings goals. Okay, would you have anything left over to save with from this? You'll find out. You'll find out. So if you have been afraid to sit down and create a spending plan, if you have been afraid to know your own physical budget, take heart and don't be. Why? Because it's fixable and you can do it. Okay? It's just that simple. Now, for tomorrow's show, we're going to talk about the envelope system. As I mentioned a few times, I personally am for it. I'll get into the specifics of why I am for it, and I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Okay, hey, listen, if you have any comments, please let me know. Don't hesitate. I look forward to reading them and to replying back. Okay? So there. Don't be afraid of your budget. Sit down. Do it when you are undistracted, okay? If their kids run around, can't do it. When they're sleeping, fine. Watching TV, playing video games, fine. If you live by yourself, you know what you have to do. And we're going to talk about that. People that are suddenly single and their financial changes. We're going to talk about that on Friday. Okay? So in the meantime, this has been Jan from New York City. Jan from New York City definitely loves to save money, and that's the name of my channel. Jan from New York City saves money. Have a wonderful upcoming day. And no matter what your budget looks like on that pen, paper, calculator, or whatever, do know that it is fixable. Have a great day. Hey, don't forget to consider sharing, subscribing, and all the good stuff. And if you like this video, hit like. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.